Hello and welcome to this feature interview. I'm Emily Carrier. The Emory Activities Board is the highest funded student organization on campus, receiving tens of thousands of dollars each year from the student government budget. To help explain how this money is used and how you can benefit from this funding, I've invited Emory Activities Board President Mary Grace Hankins to the Allen set today. Mary Grace, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well, to start off with, what is EB's average yearly budget?
Every year we get about $20,000. We get about around $11,000 a semester from student government right now, but that will change when the activities fee goes into effect.
Right. And what are some examples of activities that require a larger sum of money?
Some of the larger events we do are bringing like inflatables to campus, like we used to do at the Mahwah Carnival, bringing skating rinks to campus like we've done the past 2 years, and things like that. And also, surprisingly, bringing movies to campus and showing them in Wiley because we have to buy rights to show the films on campus.
Right. And we're finishing out this semester. We've got about a month left. What are some of the remaining activities left before we all go home for summer?
Well, coming up this Friday on the 21st, we have the Masquerade Ball Spring Formal at the Martha Washington. But then after that, we have, we're showing The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug on campus in Wiley on March 29th. And then the night of Thursday, April 3rd, we're doing a midnight premiere event for Captain America Winter Soldier at the Cinemall, similar to what we did with Catching Fire last semester. And then on April 20th, the day before Easter, we're going to we're going to have an Easter egg hunt for students who are on campus with probably around 500 Easter eggs hidden.
Wow. Now, you mentioned the spring formal. Tell me details. It's a masquerade ball?
Yes. That's the theme we decided to go with, just to kind of spice things up since this is the first time we've done a formal in 3 semesters. So we decided to kind of go something a little fancier that you could kind of get into. So the formal is going to be at the Martha Washington Inn in Abingdon this Friday, March 21st at 8:30. And students can come anytime. They don't have to stay the whole time, but attire is kind of, you can make it however formal or informal you want. You can wear a sundress or bring out an old prom dress, kind of whatever you want to do.
That sounds great. And there's also some history coming back in the spring formal. Tell me about the Spring Court Queen, if I'm saying that right.
Yes, it's the Spring Court Queen. It used to be known as the May Court Queen. It was a tradition in Emory from about the 20s to the mid-80s, and then they stopped doing the May Court Queen, and we're not quite sure why. But we decided that we'd try to bring it back, but since we don't even have classes during May, it seems a little silly to call it the May Court Queen, so we changed the name to the Spring Court Queen, and we're going to crown her at the Spring Formal.
That's wonderful. And almost, 35 years later, what made you decide to do that now?
Just something to kind of give it a little more oomph, I guess, to the event, kind of make people want to come and see the person get crowned. We have 8 nominees this year, and voting is actually going on this week during lunch.
And now, Mary Grace, I want to talk about you and your role as president in the EAB. Do you personally get to choose what events happen on campus? How does that work?
It's kind of a collaborative of choosing between the whole board. A lot of it is done with me and Josh Von Castle, our advisor. We kind of talked things through last summer for the events, and then we present it to the board and say, hey, we think these are good ideas. What do you all think? And we bounce ideas around and try to make the events the best we can.
And looking forward for the EAB, are there any big events you can tell me about?
One thing I'm really excited about, it's really just for EAB right now, but we're going to go to the National Association of College Activities Conference over fall break next semester and try to get some new ideas. It's basically like a 3-day-long EAB event where you just sit and see all these performances that you can bring to your own campus. So we're hoping to go there and really bring back some good ideas and some good connections to get some new and exciting events here.
And the Performing Arts Center is under construction right now on campus. Do you think that will be a game changer for the Emory Activities Board with this new venue?
I think it could definitely give us some new space to kind of play with and see if we can bring some bigger acts and that sort of thing in with the bigger and more capable space. So.
Well, you heard it straight from Mary Grace. The spring formal will be Friday at 8:30 p.m. at the Martha Washington Inn. She'll be there, I'll be there, and we hope to see you there. Thanks for tuning in. For Mary Grace Hankins, I'm Emily Carrier, and this is EHC TV.